New world. Well, it's been a while since we've had a normal old shield run. When do we choose a world? Proceed? Difficulty. You asked for it. We could try repellent. We've done repellent, but like when it says new world unlocked, I'm a little confused. All right, let's do brutal medium. Yeah, it might be like landing and visuals and stuff. Looks like we're on a bit of like an industrial planet. Like, no, there's roots and rocks. I mean, the color palette's certainly different. Yeah, I'm unclear on this new world thing. Finally, some good rocks. Alright, 4's about all we can manage at the start. That 5th one is important because we can get all 3 of the starting upgrades you want to grab at the very beginning. Grab this last one. Keeping the nasty in the pipe. Well, that's a nice thing to read without context. I too like to keep my nasty in the pipe. Boop, boop, boop. One, two. This is where the tunnels will be. Come on. Let's get that drill upgrade. Go, go, go. Grab that water on the way back out. Screw the water. Come on. Once you're over the edge, I'll drop one of you near the water, I think. Right there, that's good enough. Come on. Wave's coming. So before we had the orchard, repellent is all about delaying the waves. Poked ya! Come on. I love the wind chime sounds. They're very pleasing to me. They please me. No idea about repellent. Basically, like, we have 2 things we can do with it. The reactive one is we can make enemies outside slower. Well, we'll take a look at the upgrade tree for it in a second. Once when I'm basically getting ready for the next wave, we'll take a look at it. But you can delay the wave, and you can also slow down enemies in combat. Just clear out this whole upper area a little bit. Drive-by dad jokes. I found a wooden shoe in my toilet today. It was clogged. Just so you know, drive-by dad jokes, we do have someone who comes by regularly to give us dad jokes. You're our second dad joke provider, and thank you for your service. We do love dad jokes around these parts. Alright, almost time. That's what you're here for? I appreciate it. Do we only get one? Do you do 2 jokes? Follow-up question, are you a father? Or is this just a hobby? Alright, let's take a look at the repellent tree, because we were just talking about that. So basically, we want to increase how long we could stop the next wave from happening, but also we could slow down monsters, which is just handy, like keep them far away from the base. But I think with enough of these upgrades, we could delay the wave. Let's do the math. Delay the wave by 0.2, 0.3, so that's up to 5, 0.9. Now it's at 1.4, 1.6, 1.7. Yeah, I think we could, like, totally skip a wave, potentially. Being a dad as a hobby sounds weird. Sorry, kid, I got a new hobby. I'm into magic cards now. But Dad! Don't call me Dad. I'm done with that hobby. Alright, way too expensive. First. You'd be shocked. Magic the Gathering way cheaper, apparently. Anyway, I'll be going now. Tell your mother I'll be around, but not for dad stuff. Just feels good to hit them with a sword. Tell dad jokes by dumb many kids. I guess that makes me a faux pas. Those are very good. So you could say I just released that. Instead of the wave meter going down, the smaller meter underneath it's going down. God, I just had a moment where I was like, where's Drillbur? Not to brag, but I made 6 figures last year. I was rated the worst employer at the toy toy factory. These are very good. You left him on the last planet. Fuck, you're right, my boy. That's his planet now. He came of age. It was time for him to have his own planet. It just breaks my heart not to see my boy. They grow up so fast. Oh, they grow up so fast. You were the hobby dad all along. Oh, you're also a hobby dad, are you? How many kids have you gotten so far? I hear the next child expansion is going to be where it's at. Now I just want dads to talk about, like, the dad meta and stuff like that. But yeah, man, I'm no slave to the dad meta. It was all about being baseball dads. Nah, man. I do what I want. I'm a mill dad. Just burn through as many kids as I can. It's all about getting as many of your opponent's children in the graveyard as quickly as possible. Oh no! I took it in a comper direction. Alright, we're gonna need to leave a few of these behind. Come on. That's 2, 4, 6. We'll have 7. It'll be enough for reflect. Hope it's just ground units. Let's get all 4 over here. Oh! Oh, yeah! Chase my blade! Alright, bye. What other bad jokes can we make about Magic the Gathering mechanics and being a hobby dad? Oh, me, I'm a burn dad. No, that's maybe too dark. It's not straight down that path. Control dad, though. The control dad meta is pretty severe. We get countered. With a control dad build, you should be okay. What you gotta look out for is when someone plays like a heavy like combo dad build. Didn't plan on being a graveyard dad, but it was the fastest. Hey, graveyard dad builds are powerful. You burned yourself, oh no! You alright? Hopefully not a big burn, just a tiny little burn. Run it over under cold water. Drop it off. Fire bad! Yeah, burns are annoying like that. Using hot water all these years. Been doing it wrong. Turns out cold water's ideal. Ah, he just had to be here. It was nice to know it's there. Alright, we'll get up there just in time for the wave. Don't you... Come on. Holding your can of Diet Coke on it? Good enough. Go on, do it! I upgraded. Dead. Dead. You ready? Not ready yet. Oh, I have aloe? That's good. That'll help plenty. This is our first one, yeah? Yeah. Wait, that can't be right. Is this our first one? Have we not found one in blue? Is that... That shouldn't be possible. We've gone through all of blue, haven't we? Well, thank you, Moda, yes. Condenser resource converter. Condenser. It's just nice getting water every once in a while. That's weird that that's the first one. We should have gotten one in the blue section. Yeah, now we're in pink. We got the pink one. Where was the blue one? These are all two. If we're there, we'd be able to see it. The pocket sand? Yes. Every time I see that happen in a show, I have to say, pocket sand! Delay the wave a little bit. Funniest injury you have seen or experienced? I mean, it's always gonna be a nut shot. I feel like that's just how it goes. Alright, this goes way back. Way back. We're going deep into the past here. When I was very young, like, this is... pretty sure this was middle school. I was at a sleepover. And at around, like, 1 a.m. we decided, okay, ding dong ditch. We're gonna go down the block. We're gonna ring bells. What we didn't realize is that not too far down the block, we're talking like maybe 10 houses down, possibly even less. One of these houses apparently off-duty cop, and not a cop that is working an easy beat. Apparently, this is a man who's on the edge. So we had our fun, but eventually ring that particular doorbell. And what happened is a man in his whitey tidies came screaming out that door with a gun. Screaming. And just, we were bolting down the street, and we just heard all this cursing and screaming. And out of the corner of my eye while we're running, I saw my friend Joel, who's he's laughing, he's having a good time. He doesn't really realize that the person behind us has a gun. But while he's laughing and having a good time, he just runs smack into a tree branch. And, like, feet above his head. Like, he did, like, a fucking backflip. He hit the tree so hard. Which, at the time, was apparently funnier to me than the danger of scary men behind us. So I started laughing while running. But, we got in a lot of trouble that day. That's the end of the story. It's like, boy, did we get screamed at. Because Joel got picked up by the police officer, which meant that he was coming to the house, waking up the parents, and then they found out that we were ding-dong ditching all night. It was a dark night. Another good intro I've seen is watching Jimmy fall off a roof. Well, I wasn't able to stop that. Such awful kids. We were definitely your typical shitty suburban kids in New York. That was the one and only time I've ever done the Ding Dong Ditch. It's nice to have it in my experience list, though. Doesn't help that, like, we had this on-the-edge dude chasing us, and the only thing my child brain could think to say while Joel was doing a fucking backflip was to start screaming, "Man down! Man down!" Which probably wasn't the kind of, like, energy you want to bring to the table of a mostly naked man with a gun. But he laughed about it afterwards. Like, he was pissed, but, like, by the end, he was giggling. He was like, ah, kids will be kids. So we lucked out in that particular category. I guess there's just not one in blue. I really thought the way the game was structured is you always got one in each of the colors. Pretty much, Morgana. Like, I was a kid, like, I didn't get it, but, like, during our scolding while we were being yelled at, like, it was explained, like, this guy works... He works with, like, drug addicts, he's working with dangerous people, like, he's living on the islands out in the suburbs, but, like, he worked in the city. He was a New York City cop. So we got an earful about that, and that's when I learned, like, okay. It's like, Jesus. Understood. Won't ding-dong ditch again. Ba-da-ba. Didn't think the same way I got on the ticket. You're wearing a shirt that said, "Women want me, fish fear me." She thought that was the cutest thing. Got lucky there. Bing. 14 points to spend. Let's go with the better pokey. Because nothing's more annoying than having the flying stingrays that shoot like 4 or 5 missiles at a time, and it takes more than one poke to get rid of them. Like, the moral of the story is, don't ding-dong ditch, but if you're gonna ding-dong ditch, consider only ding-dong ditching the houses that you are perhaps familiar with. Like, had we known that there was a man who had a very, very tense, dangerous job, would not have ding-dong ditched that door. The other childhood injury I could think about, and like less injury and just like a funny haha thing, is I was in Boy Scouts, and we had an overnight event we were doing at the camp leader's house, and they had planned for essentially like the guide for them was like, the kids could enjoy a whipped cream fight, and they're like, whipped cream's expensive. At the time, shaving cream was way cheaper, and they're like, okay, we'll just get a bunch of shaving cream and let the kids have a shaving cream fight. Shaving cream burns in your eyes, man. I don't know if you ever had fucking shaving cream in your eyes, but that shit ain't pleasant. It was a backyard of like 15 children all screaming, clutching their eyeballs. Ugh. That was a not pleasant day. Yeah, don't put shaving cream in your eyes. But I remember the explanation later on, like, when other parents were like, why did you give them shaving cream? It's like, well, it's cheaper than fucking whipped cream. And we figured it's soap, you know? It will help clean up afterwards. We thought we would try to eat it. No. Just running around like hucking balls of it at each other. Just like wads of toilet paper soaked and shoveled up with shaving cream, just hucking at each other. And if it were whipped cream, you got hit in the face, it'd be like a delicious, like, ah ha ha ha. That's fun. And we had like empty pie plates and paper plates covered with shaving cream. On a game note, repellent seems boring. It's definitely the least exciting one. Because, like, on the upgrade path, you want to upgrade on, like, more impactful things. And, like, the most impactful thing about this is you can make the wave not happen. That's about it. It's soap. And soap burns. A friend built a pumpkin bomb for Halloween, decided to set it off in the gravel pit. Set the fuse, but the pumpkin was so full of the fuel, it lit instead. And as they were stopping to put it out, it detonated and he lost his eyebrows. At least it was just eyebrows. Like, explosives like that, those kind of stories could end with, and he lost his fingers. Or that's why we call him Dickless... Dickless Dave. Because that pumpkin took his privates with him. Dickless Derek. That pumpkin up done and took his pee-pee. Didn't make it in time. Please stop hurting my dome. Yeah, that's a full heal. It's supposed to be 50%. It's a full heal. Yeah, cherry bombs, M80s. I don't... Like, those are designed just for big explosions. They're not really pretty, they're just loud and powerful. Those things are designed to take fingers. I feel like we're really not finding upgrades. I will admit, I've always wanted to flush, like, an M80 down a toilet. Obviously not in my house. As a kid, like, you don't think about it, but, like, the amount of damage that would do to the plumbing in a school would be outrageous. Like, that'd be super bad to do. But, like, I watched so many stupid movies as a kid where, like, that's a thing that happens. It's just like, that's the coolest thing! So it's always been something I wanted to do. I know better now, I wouldn't do it. You hear that? I wouldn't do it. So if something happens nearby, don't come asking me questions. Gonna bring his lit cigarette into a fireworks store? Like, I would like you to tell me why I'm not allowing you to bring this into the store. You tell me. I might just go grab the next drill upgrade. Well, we're not hurting for water.
Hello there.
Quark, what state are you in now? Some people are just, willfully ignorant. Someone guess the state. Still Idaho, but outside Yellowstone. You gonna visit Yellowstone? Alright, we got a wave coming, we gotta go. Tomorrow's Wyoming and Montana. Big Sky Country! That's where Patrick's from. Abe Clancy hails from the mountains of Montana. It's so foggy out here. A little spooky. Yes, Yellowstone's a national park. What? Angrily tracing the cigarette. That's like someone smoking while pumping their car full of gasoline. It's like, what are you doing? Yeah, I think a drill is the next upgrade. That's what I was looking for, yeah. Got 4, 6, 8, 10, 11, 12, 13 we'll be up to. Yeah, probably should do drill. We got some harder ground coming up. Something very exciting, probably, mighty Owen. It's gonna look super cool when it all explodes. Probably not from, like, that close. You want to be further away to really enjoy it, but it's probably gonna look pretty dope. That's right, you die. Nothing to see here. It's really funny that Leslie Nielsen is so well known for comedy, but, like, most of his career was dramatic acting. Which is why he's so good at doing, like, deadpan delivery and Airplane and stuff. I do love Leslie Nielsen. This is the soundtrack of Dawnkeeper. It's a great soundtrack. This game sounds great. It's also, like, just a good game. I rather enjoy it. I have 19 water. Like, this is outrageous. It's a good sounding game, right? Just wait for the next wave, and that'll delay it as well. Come on. Do it. All right, little bastards, do it. Jump. It's still going. Boy, I didn't think it would go off screen that long, but it seems like it just keeps going off screen. Think I finished up here? Yeah. Come along, little guys. I mean, it's a decent haul, but it's not a haul of any iron, and that's all I want. We got all of the secondary things. I can't believe we have 20 water right now. And the frickin' only relic we found so far was for water condensation. So we're making more water. I feel like I'm forgetting how to talk. Yep, 7-hour mark. That's why. That's when the brain stops working. Resource converter. I mean, it wouldn't be a bad idea at this point. Prove you're responsible with your willy. Welcome to the Willy Certification Exam. This test will find out if you're ready to have a willy. If you pass, you could have such willies as William Shakespeare. He's a popular willy. You know what? Take a lift. If you got a lift, I'll take a lift. Means I don't have to hurl my garbage into the middle now. Good enough. Come along. Tetris? I left a Tetris shape. A Tetronimo back there. Oh, time to go up. Where my balls at? There they are. There goes one. There goes two. I know, I know. Why would you ever take a dome that's not the sword dome? Where are my balls at? The question we all have to hear at some point in our lives. The question we all fear to hear at some time in our lives. We're sorry, it's... Your balls are just lost. Tetranomica. I wonder how long it'll be before someone makes a game that is Eldritch Horror Tetris and the Tetranomicons involved. I'm kind of surprised this isn't already a thing. Is there much in the way of, like, horror puzzle game? Tower of Babel has you stacking blocks made of bones. Nice. Can anyone think of, like, a horror puzzle game? Is Tower of Babel the most horror puzzle game? Eyeballs are good balls, Quark. I'd be very sad if I didn't have my eyeballs. I would hope you use your eyeballs more. Pit of Babel. I don't know if I know this one. That doesn't sound familiar. Oh, this is pretty dense rock here. I have enough that I could upgrade my drill. Just want to get under the elevator. Take some manually with me. I think a drill upgrade's the right call here. The balls of your feet. It's an interesting interpretation of balls. Is my Kiwi doing sit-ups? Is he getting swole? My Kiwi works out. Alright, definitely want more orb, faster orb. And that's all I can afford at the moment. Oh, that mournful synth wail. Have you not watched the new RCE video? I have not seen today's Real Civil Engineer. I generally watch, like, episodes of things at the end of the day. Those are all, like, post-stream activities for me. Is it a good one? What do you play? Oh, he played Dome Keeper, didn't he? I remember seeing the thumbnail earlier. That's exciting. Be fun to watch how he plays this. Oh, there's the first one. Alright, don't try and carry it all, stupid. Just get some of them in here. Oh, Jesus. No! You just made it so much harder. Alright, looks like we're carrying you guys down from this level. Looks like I am not, in fact, carrying you from this level. Ugh. Whatever's fine. Alright, want to widen this out a little bit. You almost sent me on a raid? What are you, drunk? What are you doing up there? Watching that next wave meter slowly build up. Got 10 to spend, huh? Faster jetpack. Here they come. Do you just have acid atmosphere? What? Oh, baby, we got the teleporter. Come on. Alright, it's clear. The big button we're looking for is down here. And there it is. I'm laughing to myself because I very much have to pee, but it's like we're so close to the end of the run. I might as well just wait. Still want to do the right-hand side of the map, though. Despite the fact that I can take this. Oh, I'll grab it. Makes a fun sound. I wonder if the lift will take that. It will not. Alright, that's good to know. I would kind of like to upgrade my stuff a little bit. Oh, there's a wave coming now. There it is. Nice. That chunk below me is what's left of the map. Just strip mine it for everything it's worth, and then we'll bring the artifact up. Big heal. We need 20 and 15. Might as well make this work better. Yeah, I'm gonna play my my teleport as I'm moving back down after the wave. Figure I had to be here for the wave anyway. Really didn't upgrade repellent very much this run. Damn you! Yeah, hitting that guy could be fun sometimes. Because if your like finger jiggles a little bit, you just go right around him. You juke him. Oh yeah, I forgot about the eye. Jesus. Might as well delay the next wave. Yes, we have completed Lamentum. We got 2 of the 4 endings. We watched the other 2 on YouTube. Turns out, if you want to get one ending, you have to 100% the game. And the other ending, I had to answer a question early in the game differently. The eye will let me teleport. Oh, I placed it on my way back up. Did I find my wife? I did. In my particular endings, it wasn't a good way to find her, though. The costs were high. You'll see me activate my my teleporter soon. You'll see how it works. Oh, might as well bring this up real fast. Come on, come on, come on. Why you blazing it, buddy? Technically, those slimy holes were part of the child that was used as a sacrifice to recreate my wife. My wife was suspended inside of that. Makes it even worse, though. I should have pointed that out. I see you, I see. Inappropriate use of blazing it. You watched RRR, did you like it? Fuck it, I got a seed now! Fuck off. I hear RRR is amazing. It's high on my list of things to watch soon. Alright, got all the resources the map has to offer here. Just gotta drag all this garbage onto the conveyor belt, and we're good. Kind of make it a little easier to drag it all up there. All right, let's go. Step one is just get everything over this hump here. Over my lovely lady lumps. Come on. That's from a song, I think. Come at me! Lots of horror puzzle games, really? Do the horror puzzle games look good? Really didn't need to, like, completely hollow out this map like I did, but I figured I was pretty close to being totally done with the map. They adventure puzzle game. Do the Wizard Assassin story as a roguelike. Can you live past 30? Wizard Assassin roguelike. Which one's this? Ah. Like, we could certainly do a Halloween-themed Dungeon Crawl Stone Soup run. I don't think I know this story, Zabasi. Alright, this is all the resources on the map now. Technically, Lamentum was a horror puzzle game? That's an adventure game with horror elements. Sorry, with puzzles in it. Like a puzzle game, I would say the primary mechanic is puzzle solving. Like, the primary mechanic in that game was hitting things with sticks and guns. That's like calling Resident Evil a puzzle game. Like, it's a game with puzzles in it, but it's not a puzzle game. Like, we want a game where your primary interaction with the world is not violence, but puzzle solving. Yeah, like a Professor Layton game, but you're solving some sort of Lovecraftian nightmare. Catherine! You know what? I think I would accept that as a horror puzzle game. Good answer! Say Lamentum was more puzzle than adventure, but I was slapping things with swords and shooting things with guns way more than I was solving puzzles. Especially because a lot of the puzzles could be broken down to open doors. Like it was a Resident Evil style game. I want a game that if you look at it in Steam store, it's listed as a puzzle game in the genre. That's what I'm talking about. 20 and 15. And probably 8 right here, yep. We have so much water. Those are community tags. I'm talking about the developer. Yeah, with all that water. God, I kind of wish we had that, the converter. Wither. Weaken all present monsters, immediately lowering their remaining health. Alright. Got an unlock. Wonder how many more unlocks there are. I'm gonna do one prestige run after I pee.